it's Queendija, and in today's video, I will be reacting to episode 15 of Carole and Tuesday. Even though, like, the one thing that I hated about last week going into this week, there was no reason why this episode had to be delayed till today. Like, they could have put it out, but they're like, no. They're like, fuck it, we're just gonna have it come out on the 1st of August. But you know what, that's okay. Other than that, let's go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1, go. And then Carole got to say goodbye to her dad, which was sad. My God. Oh, TikTok! Oh shit, pancakes sound so good right now. Are you okay? Mm. Yeah. What about this one? He seems like a guy version of Lady Gaga. Just the way he looks from his appearance. Might be good for them. Even Nigeria can police vice. I'm just kidding. I be a bitch all the time. Damn. Mm. Mm-hmm. I don't know. He also kind of gives me maybe a little Prince vibe, even though I haven't really listened. I've listened to some of Prince's songs, but not a lot to know. Mm-hmm. Seriously, it's an oddly shaped building, but interesting. Huh, no, Gus. There we go. Yay! Garden house. Oh, that's pretty. We're gonna talk about how the fuck he playing the piano, even though it's probably not him playing it. Guys, Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. And then step on your shadow. Oh, probably what's her face, Angela. It's like fucking paradise. Jeez. Pear? Looks like a pear. Mm. Mm. Oh my god, I can't. So sweet. Oh god. Well, I mean, he was only around her like once. It doesn't mean he's gonna be around her again. Jeez. Mm. You say that though. True. Please tell me that like by the end of this dang episode he ain't gonna die. I mean, honestly, that would be so messed up. Just like that. God dang. Why'd you have to do this? That was the reason why this was delayed. I wasn't ready for all that. Like, no. My God, but he was a very mysterious character. I mean, I don't know who I can compare him to as an artist, but like he's so many like in one. And the fact that he even said he was a man transgendering into becoming a woman, basically. And I was thinking that possibly, okay, well, by the end of the series, we'll get to see him officially as a woman, but it's not gonna happen, which is sad. And I mean, don't get me started on Valerie and her ish. Like, it's kind of reminding me of what's basically going on because we are getting close to 2020 and the 2020 election and stuff, and it's just getting more and more real, and how all these other competitors are just doing their debates and talking. That's a whole different conversation, but it is going that route. And Valerie does make some very interesting points, but then at the same time, it's like I don't know. I don't know. I'm like biased like right now, and it's like like how some people be like, oh, I'm only voting for her or him for such and such reason, not because of what they bring to the table. That's it. But I don't know. I would have to listen more to Valerie and her speech and what she really means more about Earth and saying that it's in ruin and slaves and stuff like that. I think if they did, because we're technically we've been past the halfway point. Maybe in like the next few weeks, if they ever wanted to do an episode that centers more on I'm about to say Carole, Tuesday's mom, and going a little more in depth in her in the election and everything, and how with hers, because she does remind me of a couple people in the 2020 election, a couple others that I'm not gonna say, but if you know, you know, and what she thinks about it and everything. But like I feel like her story, and the further that we're getting into it, it needs a little bit more clarity in it. And so because the way it's going, I feel like in the end, as Jerry or her son said, you want to start a war with it. No, it was Jerry. You want to start a war with Earth. That's what Jerry wanted. But it could happen, like possibly, maybe by the end of the series, that's what's we're leading up to that. And then the only way that they can get quote unquote peace is through Carole and Tuesday and by the way that they're singing, because they're not singing like most typical artists. Because once you get in like the music industry, you're fine, and then next thing you know, you quote unquote sign your soul, and then um the music industry or whatever company you're a part of, you don't get to have a decision on what you will ultimately want to sing. They just give you whatever the heck you have to sing. So if you are um a child singer and you were in a group and you were always known for singing these like kiddish songs, and then by the time you're like, I want to say 21, 22, maybe even 16, 17, and you're like around the teenage, and you're like, okay, I want to sing the songs that I want to do. No, your company's going to be like, nope, I want you to sing about heartbreak, love, boys, da da da, this is that and the third. But then when you get older and you truly, really want to sing about things that you want to talk about, the movement, whatever is on your mind, they'll still lead you back to, no, I want you to sing about this, not this. You're always going to be known for this and never truly this. It's kind of the same with some actors, like I'm trying to think. Freaking cast of Harry Potter, cast of I want to say Twilight, maybe. Hunger Games. Like no matter what you do, you'll always be known for that one film. And then sometimes, if you're trying to get away from that film or several films that you're known for, and prospectively, like I think when Emma Watson went to college, she was like, I think heavily bullied into it to the point where she dropped out, and then eventually she went back in. I don't really remember. It was a lot of stuff that was in the media around the time when she was going into school. Because I mean, sometimes it's different for celebrities. I'm just saying. I don't know. I ain't no freaking journalist in ish, but I do know my ish from my sources and stuff that I watch. But yeah, I don't know how this is gonna go. I mean, we're 5 episodes away to 20, and I think this is 24 episodes, I believe. So I'm guessing between in these next few episodes, we're going to have the election between Valerie and her opponent. They're gonna go into more debates. They're gonna talk about more things that are happening around between Mars and Earth. And eventually we're gonna get to the point of who's gonna be elected. And I feel like in the end, from how they're probably gonna do this in an anime standpoint, I feel like Valerie's possibly gonna win. I'm not 100% sure, but as of right now, the odds aren't against her. So I'm just assuming as of now until we get the actual answer, Valerie might win. But I don't know. We ain't gonna know until like several episodes from now. But like I said, Desmond was a very interesting character. It's just sad that we only really got to see him in this one and one only episode. And eventually, once we get towards the end of the series, I'm hoping that we get like a flashback of every single person that Carole and Tuesday has encountered up to the point where they're famous, but they're looking at the fame in a different light than, like Angela would, because Angela's doing it to kind of really, get away from her mom and such, and trying to go from an actress to a singer. But I don't know. We'll see. Other than that, guys, that is my reaction view towards episode 15 of Carole and Tuesday. If you guys enjoyed it, please give me a like. It really helps me out. Also, subscribe to my channel. I make videos every single day. Join the Mattress Squad. And of course, I will see you guys officially on next Thursday for episode 16. Bye, guys.
Thank you.